Hi guys, I am Crystal Sky. We're here on my Learning to Draw Weekly channel with a new little thing that I'm thinking about doing called practice session. In this little video here, I'm gonna go through a couple of things that I do to practice. So we're gonna try something new called practice session. I'm gonna go through a couple of ways that I've been practicing, and today we're gonna cover faces. So I learned from this anatomy book that I got. Hold on. I'm not prepared. I actually was prepared, but I wasn't going to film it over here. And now I'm filming it over here, so I'm not prepared anymore. So I got this book called Figure It Out Human Proportions. And it has a cover little tutorial on faces here. Now, if you ever have seen anything on faces or how to draw faces or anything like that, they always recommend drawing a circle and then the chin line underneath. That's how this book went about it. It's probably how all the books that I know went about it. And honestly, I started drawing them like that and they just didn't look right. If you guys have seen any of my other videos, the faces just don't look right. Like, draw a circle, and I'm not good at drawing basic lines, so let me get a colored pen here. Let me grab my Copic. Not my Copic, my Coletto. Ah. So prepared. I thought you might be able to see the pencil, but you can't. So this is my favorite pen. It's a Coletto. It's got all different colors, and you can change the colors. Anyway. So if you draw a circle anywhere, now I'm not the greatest artist. I've only been drawing for 3 months, but I can't really draw a circle. But then you draw the jawline down, and how boxy does this have to be? Like, this is too boxy over here. This is just too boxy, and I feel like this is too small. But if you draw the lines here for the eyes, just like draw real basic eyes, I mean, it looks fine if the mouth's open. Let me zoom in a little bit. This is the first episode, so it's gonna be a little strange. You guys have never drawn with me before. So that's what I think about that. Recently, in my Friday video, you're gonna see that I started drawing faces like this, where I would do the top dome. Of course, not in pen. This is all just so you guys can see. But I would go in for the eyes and then out for the cheeks. Probably not that much, usually. But if I was drawing with a pencil, I could fix it. And I'd fix it to the way I wanted it. But I've been going like this because then you know where the eyes are all the time. Which is great, right? And I've been doing the nose kind of weird, kind of big, small, it depends. And then the lips have like a perfect place to go, right? Like that looks fine, right? In proportion size. I mean, the face looks horrifying because it was just really quick. But in proportion wise, it doesn't look that bad. Let me see. I'll give you guys a sneak peek to the Learning to Draw Weekly this week. Let me see. This girl. So this cheek is a little weird here. This cheek on this side, but the other cheek looks fine. So the going in and then out again is fine. In my opinion, it looks all right. So I also did this one. This is a Splatoon character, if you guys have played Splatoon. And again, I went in and then out again, and I feel like it had a really good shape. So instead of doing the circle method here, that gives me chins that are really, really pointy on these ends here, I've been doing like a go in and then out type curve line there. And then if you put the hair there, it looks better, you know. Just real crazy hair. You look like you're insane. So that's how I've been doing faces. They also have the, in this book here, he's got a lot of little things here. That's actually how Mark Curley teaches it on his channel too, is to do the circle and then the lines. But I just don't get it. To me, it just doesn't make any sense. So he has a lot of different faces in here. And I have been getting better, but this book isn't helping me as much as I would like. Let me take a sip of my tea here. But it also gives a real chibi feeling to my drawings. Like, okay, we're gonna draw a big one here. Let me go slightly in and then out. In and then out. Real sketchy lines. You know, they're not even. Oh well. It's a pen, I can't change it. It's a Coletto pen. It's a really good pen, guys. If you're interested in like art or stationery or anything, I love this pen. The ink smears a little because it's not meant for art, but I love this pen. It's so fun, and you can change the colors and everything. Anyway, so I just feel like if I draw that way instead of let's draw some real girly eyelashes here. And then maybe a circle iris. How's that look? And this is in my Learning to Draw Weekly notebook, so if you guys miss this or want to like skip or anything, it'll be in the Learning to Draw Weekly notebook at the end of the week. I always feel like with lips, I've learned kind of to do lines, like real sketchy lines usually, because it just makes the lips look real. When you do like lips like this, or when I do lips like this, some people do lips like this and they look gorgeous. And I don't know how they do that because my lips always look real. That doesn't look like a pair of lips. It just does not look like a pair of lips. But you add a little bit of the little lines here, and they look like lips suddenly. What's up with that? I have no idea. So this is how I've been drawing faces. I really like the way those come out. I don't think for characters, the type of face you draw is like, oh, all of your faces look the same, or all of your heads. I don't think I've ever heard someone say all of your heads look the same, because head design is just anatomy. It's just head design. So, I don't know, I really like that. It kind of feels really chibi to me. I feel like she should be like a little clown with like maybe a little, let me grab some color over here. These are crayon pens that I found from when I was little when I moved. I just feel like she should be a little clown. What do you guys think? So, I've been practicing heads for a while. Like, every single time I drew a person, I practiced drawing a head. And these are like really long heads. And the problem I had with these types of heads here, while this head looks normal, I don't like how elongated it is. It looks like there's a huge gap in between here. And I hate that. I just don't like it. It just doesn't look appealing to me. Like, the head looks fine. The head shape looks fine. But it looks a little too long. So that's what happens when I draw the circle method, is to me it just looks too long. So what I'm going to do, this whole video series here, that's kind of just like drawing practice session, it's probably what I'm going to call it, if it's not taken somewhere on the internet, is I'm going to just take a piece of paper here. This is my Learning to Draw Weekly pad. It's a Canson Mixed Media XL in the 7" by 10". You see there? That's that. I gotta move this camera again. Sorry, guys. It's because I zoomed in. I messed up everything. It just doesn't want to stay out. My tripod sucks. This tripod was my great-grandfather's. I'm so poor. Oh, okay. That looks fine. So, I'm gonna take this big pad here, and I'm just gonna try and practice all these different types of heads. So, this is all gonna be super sketchy and super just non-finished stuff. As I said, I'm 3 months in to learning how to draw, so there's that. But I just wanna like practice heads with you guys, trying to draw heads. 'Cause heads are super important. They're like the whole body of of your drawings, your face is like mostly judged by how your heads are. And I just feel like sometimes you need to really practice them. So I'm not really going to do eyes, I'm just going to do box eyes and like a base nose. But that looks alright, but how come it looks alright? Because, okay, so it's sideways, it was super sketchy, this ear is too big, but why does it look alright? Is it because the nose and the place, it doesn't look as long as my other ones? Is it because my head's further down, or my eyes are further down? Who knows? No idea why that one looks alright. This one we're gonna do, we're still doing, I'm gonna practice some circle methods because honestly I need it. See, the problem here when I draw these is I always make the chin too long. Like, why is the chin so long? Alright, how's that? Besides this eye being retardedly bad, but how's that? It's not terrible, right? Right, guys? Let me zoom in a little bit. I don't want to zoom in too much because my camera likes to move. So this is the first ever session. I'm gonna look back at this one day and go, oh Jesus. So 3 months in, I think I'm doing heads all right. Right? But like I like this one better, but I feel like up here is too big. Like right here is just way too big of a forehead. Like what if I drew hair on that? The hairstyles I've been doing lately have pretty much been, these are bangs, this is hair. like that's a really easy way to draw hair. But it covers this top part here, so you don't see it. Like I couldn't draw a circle method head like that and then like this. Let me draw another circle method head. Right? So you put the, I think I'm putting the eyes a little bit too high is my problem. But I can't draw like something without bangs on this type of head. Like, bangs are essential to this head's existence as a head. Oh, look, it's Goku. How did that turn into Goku? What happened? Do you guys ever do that? That turned into Goku real quick. That was not intended. That was good. That was good. Alright, so circle method does work, but it doesn't work all the time. I really like this type of character head that I've been doing where it goes in. See, that's too much. That's too much. I would like to erase that and go back. I cannot. That is not how pen works. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. That's so bad. Stop being bad at this. I perfected this all day. I literally have been drawing heads all day. I just sat here drawing heads. Tomorrow I'm going to Sam's Club, and tomorrow's like a day out for me. I don't really leave my house too often. But I'm going out tomorrow. I'm going to Sam's Club to buy food for like the month. And then I'm going to my college campus, my new college campus, to see what they think about classes. Sorry, I'm drinking some hot tea here. I don't normally drink while I talk, but I don't know. So I just wanted to relax a little bit with you guys and practice. This is what I do all day. Sometimes I just sit here and I work on head formations and hair, and like this is fine. I kind of like this. I'd love to draw non-spiky hair sometimes, but see, it either turns into like super straight or super wavy. There's like no in between to my hair here. That does not look right. Nope, should have gone in like this. Just did that. So those are eyes. Those are just the way I'm gonna draw eyes for this video. You guys can see that. I'm getting smaller and smaller. It's just how I practice. So, while the circle method looks okay, I really like the way those inclined little, and I feel like it's easier to learn it too, because you're going out and you're going along and you're doing the dome and then you go in and then out again. Like, I just feel like that's much easier, unless you mess up because you're new at this. But I just feel like it's much easier to draw. What do you guys think? I mean, it's not the best, but it's not terrible, and it looks alright for like a very cartoony type fun face, I think. So let's draw out something big down here. Something okay. So let's draw like a big domey head here. And then we're going down now, so we're gonna go in and then out again. And this side's going down too, so we're gonna go in and then out again. And that kind of ended at a point, which I didn't really want it to, but we'll draw a neck here. That looks alright, right? Let me move my paper up a little bit so you can see. And then, well, the eyes have to be pretty big because it's a pretty big dome, yeah? I was playing Pokemon today, and one of the Magnemite, the little girl, says, like, you can't change the names. My Magnemite's named Chrome Dome. So I've been using the word dome all day. Just for fun. Just because I can. And it reminded me that that word existed as opposed to dome. I've been drawing that a lot lately. I think it makes it look real girly. I've been drawing faces, and it's really weird to figure out how to draw an effeminate face. Some of the characters that I've drawn previously have looked either male or female, and you can't tell. So, I don't know, that's how I tell now. That's a effeminate face now, because it's got little... So I don't know, with eyes, this is just like a whole totally like dome head face thing. I never get them even. I would love to work in something like Photoshop or something where I can just like copy and paste it if I like it, but I don't. I can't afford that kind of thing. I was looking at it because I'm going to college and I'm thinking about taking the digital art class, but I'll need like... See, for this kind of face, I feel like I want to do like a small nose. Like a real tiny nose. And then these lips have to be, because there's so much space here, these lips have to be like rather big, right? Like big lips for her, you thinking? Super sketchy. All these characters are gonna be like bald because I like hair, but I draw the same hairstyle and everything. That doesn't look bad. What do you guys think about that? That's not terrible. I think it looks pretty good. Very stylized. I don't know exactly what kind of style it is. It's not a manga style. It might be a little bit of a chibi style. I don't know. If you guys know what kind of style it is. I discovered it. I didn't learn it from anywhere. I was like, it just looks better when I draw it like this. And that's how I discovered that. So the problem is now I can't draw hair on this girl because, unfortunately, I have a Jordan pen, and this line here is for the dome, so you gotta draw the bangs and then you gotta draw above it. This kind of looks like my mom. Just add like a little dimple here and it's my mom. My mom's like, I'm not that ugly. Yep. That's how my mom talks. So that's just a style thing I discovered today. This is all just today, spur of the moment type thing. I use I bought this notepad by accident. It's bigger than the notepad that I normally use, and I wasn't checking, and I just grabbed it from the shelf, and I wasn't even paying attention, and it just happened that way. So I use it for sketching and doodling and comics sometimes if I'm really in the mood for it. So Let's see, what kind of other faces can I do? Make my phone out here. Let's get a reference photo. How does that sound, guys? Let's see. My phone has notifications on it. Just ignore the notifications. Okay, let's take it from an anime. My favorite anime currently is Kekai Sensen. I'm gonna do it in English. Black Blood Blockade. Let's see if we can get a good reference photo of just a face. Probably a female face. Let's try. Let's do. Let me add Mary at the end of that so we can get a Mary face. Here we go. Hi, Mary. She's so cute. Okay. Can we get this bigger? Yeah. See, her face is like this, though. Can you guys see me? Yeah, okay. Her face goes straight down like that. I think it's almost like the circle method. But her eyes are super, like... Well, for one, her mouth is open, and I actually just learned recently, when your mouth is open, your jawline is lower. It's not that I didn't know that, it's that I didn't connect that with that for some reason. So, the jawline's always lower when your mouth is open. If you didn't know that. You guys are probably all seasoned artists and just looking at me and shaking your head like, what's wrong with you? I'm there, Benson. What do you want from me? I also don't like drawing teeth on open mouths because it just doesn't ever look right when I do it. But Mary's face, her eyes are like half her face. Her eyes are like this big. Like, oh God. Her eyes are huge. Why are they so big? She's not like a chibi character either. That's horrifying. Just horrifying right now. That's what happens when I do reference, but I can't draw from reference photos, guys. I draw from my imagination. Some people think that's really strange. I don't know why. That's horrifying. All right, let's, all right, so I can draw all right when it's like my normal, like, oh, yeah, go in, go out type little chibi fat character almost. So you can't draw Mary in this style. It's just non-recognizable. But you could probably draw her hair like that. I love her hair, but no, it doesn't work in this style. Because her hair is giant pigtails. Oh God, she looks like that girl from Fairly Odd Parents now. What was her name? She was real tiny. I don't remember her name. The girl with the black hair. That's what she looks like. Yep. This is how I developed my drawing style. What little drawing style I have is I just sat here and tried to draw from reference photos and it didn't work. So I'm pretty sure now that the circle type drawing thing here is the manga style, right? That is, you kind of look like Choji. My characters are just degenerating as we go along. I'm degenerating my own style. So, pretty sure that they're all in this manga style is definitely circle and then the jawline. Just draw a neck on these characters. That's too boxy. I hate that. I do that all the time. It's like a soft curved line. Jawlines, man. How do draw lines? Don't even get me started on knees. I sat here one day for like 3.5 hours drawing legs with knees. Like, I still I still can't get them right unless I draw like a triangle thing here. Almost. Kind of like a... Because they go in and then out again to form the calf. So it looks alright, but yeah, then I have to erase this. And when I erase this, it looks horrifying. Why is that? Like, this triangle makes the knee look alright. When that triangle's gone... Let me draw without the triangle now. I can't draw without the triangle. Hold on. I need a pencil. I'm cheating. You can't see. I'm cheating. Okay. So I'll just draw the line now. And then I'll erase. Triangle. Does that look like a knee to you? Because that doesn't look like a knee to me. How do you draw a knee? Do you need like a knee shadow or how? How do you draw a knee? Someone do a tutorial on knees. You know, I googled it and there was not a tutorial on knees. How was there not a good tutorial on knees? There's a tutorial on legs, but it was just go in and out and it'll be a knee. And I'm like, no, it doesn't look like a knee. Unless they're like in action. Unless they're like, ooh, I'm in action. You know? That's horrifying, but this needs to be straight because it's the femur bone. Look, I'm in action. That's a knee. That's a knee right there, but oh, it's out of frame. I'm breaking all the rules. That's a knee, right? That does not look like a knee. It's just contoured lines. It's horrifying. It's just horrifying. Okay, back to faces. This is probably just gonna turn out. My art supplies are everywhere right now. I really need to reorganize this because my mom came in here, decided to do some cleaning, and she just messed it up more, so these are on my other desk usually. I have 2 desks in here, and I don't always keep everything on the same desk. I actually don't use this Copic Gasenfuri that much. The strokes of the brush are just so hard to control. I always get really thick lines or really thin lines, too thin lines. I normally use the Copic or the Sakura brush pen. Those are my 2 favorites. And then this is a mono 2-way. It's got a little eraser that's for my detailed eraser, and then it's got a thing to erase pen stuff. So that's what I keep. This, and all the other stuff that I showed you, I keep on my desk in front of my computer. And anytime I feel like drawing, I just draw with that. So where were we? Faces. We were on heads. So, well, let's see. Where am I going with this kind of little just practice with me type thing? I want to draw it without the stupid sketching lines like real artists do, but I know that I'm not there. My camera stopped recording because it was like, nope. So, okay, see, like, okay, I just drew that head without the lines, right? So I'll put the lines in right here for the face. Because the face is really what makes the head. It doesn't look like a head, it just looks like an oval or something without the face. See, like, there's all this dead space here that's way too much for I guess I'm drawing Goku again. No, I'm not drawing Goku. This is not a Goku hairstyle, I guess. I don't know, maybe it is. Goku! What do you want? So, I just feel like it's too much here. I feel like the bangs are not that much. It looks alright, though. As like a head, right? That's a fine head. I don't know. Like, so what's the difference in design between... I have so many questions. I wish I just had a teacher. Like, Sensei! Teach me things, Sensei. This kind of looks like Betty Boop with her... If her cheeks were, like, real big. That would definitely be Betty Boop. God, I'm old. You guys know who Betty Boop is anymore? Probably not. I'm only 23. Oh, I'm so old. I'm gonna be 24 next month. Wish me a happy birthday if you feel like it. God, don't even get me. I'm never gonna draw below this in this video because that's for another practice session. This is gonna be a long video anyway. I plan to make these like super long and just kind of like a real casual, I'm gonna drink tea and just kind of sketch with you guys and see what you guys think. I'm probably gonna do one on buildings because I've been trying to draw backgrounds for like the longest time. Knees. I get real pissed off with knees. See, look, that looks fine. Like, I don't mind that. Let's just put little cheek thingies there. Blushies, as Mark Curly calls them. And it looks great. Whose manga style is this? I like this. Who did this? I did. So I really like that kind of style. I definitely like it with the little lines. Maybe it reminds me of Hunter x Hunter, maybe? I don't think Gon's cheeks are that big. Let's see, guys. Let's go back into my Mary face. And now all I'm thinking about is Super Mary face. That's it. Come on. There we go. Can we go back now? Yeah? I'm gonna do Hunter x Hunter Gon and see if maybe that's a... I've seen a ton of anime. That's all I ever do is watch... I watch anime, I draw, and I play some video games sometimes. Yeah, okay. No, he follows the same rule too. He follows the circle rule too, I think. Oh god. Fan art comes up like not even half a page down, and you're just like, oh god, no. I love fan art. I do fan art myself, but some of the fan art you find, guys, is just scary. Yeah, okay. So he doesn't do that inside. Who does that? I feel like I've seen that. Is it maybe like Chibi Gon? I feel like I've seen that kind of someplace. Chibi Gon? No, Chibi Gon has just a bigger circle. I found out when you draw chibis, you just draw like a super big circle and then like the tiniest jawline in existence. And that's how you draw chibis. Like, more than half their face is eyes. This is super quick, so it's not going to look good, but... And then the mouth looks tiny, and then the ears go like here. And that's how you draw a chibi. Quickest chibi tutorial on the face of the planet. But... yeah, that's I found this out. I don't know how I found this out. Nobody gave me a tutorial or anything. But like, see, his face is like chibi. That's how it is. His head is bigger up top than it is down in the jawline. I was looking at Wacom Toppets. That's why I know they're way too expensive for me. So... where should we go with this? I don't really know where to go. Let's see if I could draw a hyper-realistic one. Let's just draw, I don't know. Are there celebrities or something that I could draw? Woman. Just gonna Google woman. Why is Donald Trump the first thing that comes up? Alright, people, that's enough. Alright, let's pick a woman here that doesn't look horrifying. Or have her boobs out. What is up with Google? Stop giving me boob pictures. Okay. I just want a reference photo. Women's community college, that's fine. I'm not gonna show you guys the reference photo just in case these people like don't want to be seen on the internet, but like, okay. So this woman's smiling, right? Can you guys see the end of the paper here? So her forehead's pretty big, actually. She's got a pretty big forehead, this lady. But then, okay, so she's sideways here. But her face does go in for the eye and then out for the cheek. And then it actually goes down like that. Because she's facing this way slightly. Her other side is just flat. Right? So she's got the eye here, and that is way too small. She's smiling, you know, but she's got that cheek thing, like, The cheek and the in out is present here in this woman's face. It's not good. This is not good, but it's present here in this woman's face. That this thing here. Is it just a side thing? Like, is it only meant for side glances? I gotta give this lady hair. Poor lady. I picked her photo up at random. She doesn't have hair. Disgraceful. Okay, she has hair now. So, oh, that is smudging all over my fingers. I love this pen, but it smudges like crazy. It's the Pilot ink. It's the Pilot ink, but I don't know. So that's like a super hyper realistic type face. All right, this one's. Let me change the page here. Switch. Ah! Ooh. I hit the camera. You guys can see my legs when I turn the page. Those are my pajamas. Because it's like 2 in the morning and I should be in bed. Okay, this face of this woman here is like straight on. Let's see. Let me try and draw this woman's face. Her hair is in the way though. You guys see me? Yeah, okay. Her hair is in the way though, so like her hair is like this in the way. Lady, your hair's in the way. I would just like to see your face. That's terrible, but. So she's got a big forehead as well. Her eyes are kind of funny. Well, she's smiling, so maybe that's why her eyes look like they are malformed. Her nose straight on is literally just nostril. She looks like a pig now. What have I done to this poor woman's face? She's got this laugh lines, which are great, super defined like that. I'm drawing a monstrosity. Her upper lip is super thin. Actually thinner than that. I wish I could draw that a little thinner. And then her lower lip is only fat in one. It's like super thin, and then it gets fat at the end there. Like that. And then the side of her face goes in down here, actually. Alright. That looks horrifying, but true to this woman's face, actually. It's a little tilted, but when I sketch, I always draw tilted because I'm always like this. Drawing with my hand and my wrist, so. That's horrifying. Kind of looks like a caricature of someone. Horrifying! Don't Google women, children. If you Google the word women, you are gonna get literally like half a page of naked boobs. It's horrifying. Just wanted a woman's face for a reference. My tea is almost cold. We're gonna end this video soon, I think. Let me try one more. So her face is inclined here, right? Her face is like inclined by her cheek. Is that because she's smiling? Her nose needs help. I mean, this woman needs help, but she's now a pig. Oh my god. I feel like I should give her like an old lady line. Alright, I'm having way too much fun with this. Let's go back to little chibi faces, I guess. So we'll just draw my little chibi type characters, alright? In and then out again for the cheeks. I say that every time I draw these. That's not even. Ugh, I wish I had like a ruler or something. I have a ruler somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Everything's lost in the move. I also have a fountain pen that I really love that I can't find. Like, I have a whole bunch of art supplies in like this foldable Folo thing. And I can't find it. It's just nowhere that exists on this planet. Like, I know it's somewhere in a box somewhere, but I miss it dearly. I thought it was in my school bag. I got a Japanese school bag. It's like super cool. It's square. Like this. And it's got like a pocket here and it opens from the top. Like it's super great. It's got like a big, huge, long handle here. Not like those purses that you put around yourself, right? Like this, where you put them around yourself like this and it doesn't fit. Like you can put it around yourself like this and it actually like fits and it's a big school bag. Like this holds like college books and stuff. And it's great because you can put it over your shoulder even though it's like a huge bag. I started drawing other things. And this is how ideas were formed. So yeah, I really like these types of faces. I think I'm gonna start drawing more of them. Though I will try realistic type faces again. I think, like this. But that just looks horrifying. I gotta work on like a realistic nose. Because my noses are either that or that sometimes I'll draw. Like a really pointy nose or just a dot. Like the old 90s anime. It's just a little dot for a nose. Or, you know, 2 dots. Some anime like that. But drawing hyper-realistic noses is really hard because your nose has like all shadows and contours and it's all the same color. So like on that woman's nose, I could see her nostrils, but if I draw circles for her nostrils, it's just not right. Like, could I draw ovals maybe? Let's draw her nose here and then draw like really tiny ovals. That looks better, I guess. No, not really. Not really. I mean, it looks better than that, but it's still not good. It's still not good. So, drawing noses is kind of out of my realm right now. Out of my, my thing that's happening. I can draw a wolf, that I can do. Real quick, too. The eyes are gonna be a little weird. Because it takes me maybe like 20 minutes to draw the eyes for a wolf. The eyes are the windows to the wolf's soul. So. Where did this... So, wolf faces. Wolf faces, right? That kind of looks like a doggy. He looks a little too happy to be a wolf. Normally with wolves, I draw the snout there. Wolfetti. It's good. Let's give him a human neck. Oh, I'm off the page, aren't I? I gave him a human neck. Doesn't that look horrifying? Just looks horrifying. Abomination of the week, guys. Just abomination of the week. What are you doing with your life here? Why are you existing? You're horrifying. Stop existing. Oh, all right. That's it for this practice session. If you guys enjoyed this, me just scribbling and blabbling on and on about how faces are super hard and heads are super hard and how do you draw heads and there are head styles I like and head styles I don't and oh god, that's horrifying. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below. I read all the comments. I also answer any questions you guys might have about life or me or what I'm doing with my life. I answer all these questions. I'll see you guys on Friday for more Learn to Draw Weekly. Unless I do another one of these before then. I really like these. I feel like I'm gonna really like these, so I might just do a million of them. Even though they're gonna be super long because that's just how fate works. but yeah, so I'll see you guys later. I have another channel in which I do gaming and stuff, mostly Overwatch. I upload over there on Mondays and Fridays. I upload Learning to Draw Weekly every Thursday. That's a sketchbook tour of what I've done this week and how I've learned or tried to improve. And then I'm going to be uploading these that are just practice sessions, drawing practice session. It'll just be, it's going to be super casual, relaxed. You just experienced it if you got all the way here. If you got all the way here, I will give you a giant hug. A giant virtual hug. Thank you so much for watching this long. It's probably been like 40 minutes. I ramble on at the end of videos.